Hey y'all, it's Matties. I'm a decent Succ Zerk player, and I've been playing the class for a few years. You might have seen me around open world, or even in wars, or even some streams, PvPing some friends of mine. So in this guide, I'm gonna attempt to cover all possible information on how to play Succ Zerk at a high level. For more gameplay of me in action, I have some VODs uploaded of me in war. Alright, so starting out, obviously for Succ Zerk, the most important mechanic of the class is Beast Form. To get into beast form, you're going to use skills such as Pred Hunt, which is SF, or C, which is just to put you in the beast form. Other skills will do it as well, like Shift Q, that'll put you in beast form. Some of your heals will put you in beast form, but the main ones we're going to focus on for this is just SF and C. Alright, so the next most important thing about the class, what makes it actually just, strong, is the movement. You have skills like a Lava Piercer, and you get 2 charges of it. You have skills like Weakling Hunt, which in human form is going to look like that. When you go into beast form, Weakling Hunt is going to look like this, and it's a forward guard skill that's a multi-hit knockback, and you can do 2 charges of it. So you can go 1, 2. Your next most important skill, is also okay for damage, but it's for movement as well, is Tackling Rock. So yeah, I'm going to do WF. But you'll see if you just hold WF, it has this weird little like a stagger animation. To get past that, you need to hold shift, and you can just go for a while. That's for going long distances, forward guard, it's good. After that, obviously we talk about Pred Hunt. So there's 2 versions of Pred Hunt. There's this Pred Hunt where you just tap SF, but then there's a flow of Pred Hunt where you can go out of Lava Piercer, and it's used mainly for your engage. So you go Pred Hunt, and if you keep holding SF, you'll do what I call Beast Bomb. The next very important movement skill is Feral Stampede, which is your bomb. First your bomb, Shift X. We'll talk more on that later. And then after that, there's some more like nuanced tech we'll talk about, but you can do stuff like Lava Piercer and a Beastly Wind Slash. And if it flows out of it, it will go farther and have a foreguard. And another skill I'll call movement is just Shake Off. It's your iframe. Next we're going to talk about CCs that aren't grabs, because a lot of people, Succ Zerk's grab bot, right? They don't think you can do anything else. No, you can actually do your Shift X or bomb for movement. It's actually really good because it's a stiff. It's a multi-hit. It's really desyncy. Another CC that can be used, I like this one in Largescale sometimes. If I see someone just not looking at me, you can do Lava Piercer, Beastly Wind Slash. It's a good float. Obviously, your bread and butter skill, your Shift Q, Fearsome Tyrant, is a giant stun. It's a slow. It's a great skill. Another skill you can do, Ancient Wave, is just SC. It has a very deceptively far range as the KD. After Ancient Wave, there's Claw. Just a float. It's a forward guard. So all these skills look different in human form, which is why it's so important to keep maintaining your beast form, which I mainly do with the use of SF. It's also an add-on. It's a good skill. So after your CCs, we're going to talk about the re-CCs. So let's say you have someone on the ground. You can use Ancient Wave. You can also just use Claw. So you can go Beastly Wind Slash and a Claw after CC. You can use Headbutt. So for example, I can grab and do a little combo and then Headbutt for a KD. Another basic one you could do is the flow out of FD, Frenzied Destroyer, which is this. Windstorm, it's SRMB out of FD. It's a decent, it's good for 1v1. So you can do FD, Windstorm. It's a nice RCC. There's also some tech with your spin. So when your spin is not on cooldown, you can do this thing called Raging Thunder Passive. It's what a lot of Zerks call it, where it's just you're doing A and then you do LMB. So you basically are going in an auto attack and then pressing RMB. That's a decent RCC. It's kind of nuanced. I wouldn't worry too much about it. It's your lower priority. And then there's also Frenzied Winds as a RCC. So you can, that is your third bomb, Frenzied Winds. You hotbar it. I like keeping it on 5 because it's a pretty low priority. But you can do this. You're also able to cancel out of the first hit by just tapping Shake Off, but that's good for ECC. If you catch them with, for example, Shift X or Bomb, and you could do End of Frenzied Winds. But then again, those are your lower priority RCCs, Frenzy Winds, and Raging Thunder passive. Those are the best CCs and RCCs. Now we're going to talk about the grab, the thing people hate. So obviously, your best grab here is Trophy Grab. And you can do that out of Lava Piercer, which is very strong. Then you also have Smackdown, which is just E. Now, the thing that makes people really upset about Zerker is the grab extend. So we're going to talk about the optimal routes to fully extend your two grabs. It's very easy, but it's just, you know, for stuff like AOS or small scale, it's very good. So if you do your E grab, the best way to extend it is grab, 2 hits, right click, and then spacebar. And that's the max you can do on that. Obviously the right click has a pretty long cooldown. And after the Smackdown grab, we're going to talk about the Shift E grab, which is the trophy grab. So this one can be extended for a very long time. You just grab, you can hold for a very long time, and you walk forward, you right click, and you spacebar. Okay, those are the grabs. Now we're going to talk about the heals. I'm going to do this in order of priority, like which are the best to use. So this, your E-buff, this is not an E-buff. This is an emergency heal. It's your biggest burst heal, and it's very quick. When done in your beast form, it heals way more than human form, so make sure to only use that in beast form. So we're going to just, you know, stay in beast form, pop it. It's a big heal, and then you get these stats. Now the problem with it is that while it's active, you can't refresh your beast form, which is why you should save your C skill. Because when it's, let's see, I'll try and refresh it here. It doesn't go up. So when that timer ends, you want to make sure you have C to just get right back into it. Your next best heal is your second bomb, Shift Z Wailing Beast. It's just an SA. It's good to mouse move your back. Like if you see an enemy, like put your back obviously like away from them. Like if this is like, if I start healing here, I would turn and look at this guy so he doesn't just back attack me for free. Your next good heal is Wrath of Beast. It's a forward guard. This one is especially like important to mouse move, because you know there could be somebody there. You just need to turn on them. Your next and final heal is Beast Roar. This is the worst heal. You need to make sure you're very far away when you're using this, away from enemies. It doesn't heal that much, and the reason you need to be very far away is because getting out of it, like here, I'll try and cancel it here, takes a very long time. Okay, now we're going to talk about some cancels. So, Zerker doesn't have a lot of cancels, but the most important skills that need to be canceled is non-BSR Fearsome Tyrant, Shift Q. So, we're going to go Shift Q, and then I'm going to shake off out of it to cancel it after the first hit. Really good for a quick CC. There's another skill pretty much like that, Devastation. It's your WC, it's a good SA. If you, so you just cast Devastation, shake off. You can do it earlier than that, but just those two are really important. Also, we talked about earlier, Frenzied Winds. I'll show you what that looks like to cancel it. Just the first hit. That's pretty good. It's good RCC. So those are the main ones. You can also cancel, so there's Pred Hunt. You can cancel this early with LMB. People call it the People's Elbow. It's really good. And then you can also cancel your E-grab, your Smackdown, by doing your, so I'm going to grab, do A, LMB, and Stomp. It puts them down quicker than normal. Like it doesn't do the extra 2 hits. After cancels, we're going to talk about some speed ups. So this is one of the most important speed ups on the class. This is the main one you're going to use. Is Lava Piercer into Raging Thunder. It's the spin, LMB RMB. So we're going to go Lava Piercer, and you just tap LMB RMB. If you hold it for too long, it's going to mess up. You could auto attack. You just have to, at the same time, LMB RMB after doing Lava Piercer. Because it cancels out, I'll show you what it looks like normally. It cancels the startup animation, which is very annoying. The next speed up, actually that's all the speed ups that like there's some where you can do like Lava Piercer Beastly. I guess that's kind of a speed up, because Beastly is, you know, kind of slow normally. But no, now we're going to talk about the Largescale Combo. So I call this the Godslinger Special. If you can learn how to do this and just loop it over and over again in Largescale, you will be more useful than like a bad rat class like a DK or a Sork, because it applies so much CC, so much slow. It's just very strong. It's full SA as well. So what we're going to do is run in with Lava Piercer, jump in with Pred Hunt, shift Q, but get that big AoE stun. Sometimes you'll have ult. If you have ult, you just, use it. And after that, Devastation. You're going to left click out of Devastation for the Quaking Flow. And then we're going to do that Lava Piercer spin we just talked about. Click out of Devastation for the Quaking Flow. And then we're going to do that Lava Piercer spin we just talked about. So it's going to go Lava Piercer, Pred Hunt, Shift Q, Devastation, RMB Flow, and Lava Piercer spin. That whole thing is SA. It's going to get decent damage. It's going to, offer a lot to the ball. So this is where you would probably stop if you wanted to just be a normal Succ Zerker. Like for Largescale, like a peel bot. This is all you really need to be mid. Now we're going to go a little further. We're going to talk about the next thing is a 1v1 combo. Most Succ Zerkers don't know how to do this. So after they just nerfed the skill. It's very crucial in a 1v1 combo. So I'm still trying to cook, but for now this is what I've come up with is like the most damage. So I'm going to grab. I like flipping over the head. It's BM. FD, FD, Stomp, Headbutt, Tackling, Ultimate FD, Beastly Wind Slash for the down smash, and then Time the Rock, Ancient Wave. So obviously, you're not going to get the down smash every time, which is why after I did the Beastly, I did PvE iframe to get out of it quick. So if you don't get the down smash, it's fine. You can still get the Time the Rock and Ancient Wave, but they might stand up and move. But that's the highest damage I've found so far. So I'm going to do that again. We're going to go grab, FD, FD, Stomp, Headbutt. Like that. Alright. So, master that 1v1 combo. There's going to be more basic you can do. So, like, let's say you need to, do a quick combo. You can just grab and go into Alt FD, Windstorm Flow, and, like, that's all it really is. You can even do spin. There's a lot you can do. There's no, like, best small combo. I don't even know if that's the best long combo. That's just what I've been doing. There's also, if you're in like an AOS and you get a grab and you need to put him down, but you want to do protected damage. Let's say there's an enemy. You can do that, more forward guard. Like there's a lot of free form you can do. It just comes down to, like, I don't know, just mastering the class. If you want to see what I would do, because I can't really articulate it. I just do it. I have, I show the VODs that are on this channel. You can look at what I do. Now the last thing, and probably the most complicated thing, is mouse move. This is the thing that, the #1 hated thing in the game. I get every day, people say, they need to delete mouse move. Well, I'll get shit on, I guess, right? Get better. So you can mouse move a bunch of skills in the kit. I'm going to go over the crucial ones in my little script. I put this in all caps. You have to mouse move these to perform well. So #1 is Lava Piercer. This, you have to get good at this. This is like a very crucial tech. You can grab out of it. For anyone asking, I put my mouse move on control. Like, I think it's comfy. So there's that, Lava Piercer. The next one I think is the most important is Pred Hunt, because it gives you a lot of movement, like just like you can react to stuff. Like in Largescale, for example, if you start Pred Hunting and a ball loads in because the game is not good, and people like, there's rendering issues, you can go, oh no, and then turn around with Pred Hunt. Or you could just Pred Hunt in a circle and desync around people. That works. There's also, this is the other very, very important one, is Feral Stampede. It's unprotected. You have to abuse the mouse move or you'll get caught. If you just do normal Shift X towards people, you're going to get caught out of it, which is why you need a mouse move. It's good for going behind blocks. I'd really recommend mastering those 3. The next one, it's easy. We talked about it earlier. Mouse moving the heals. So like, let's say I start healing here. This guy's behind me, and I go, oh no. You re-click it, mouse move the heal, so you put your back away from them. The next one that I personally don't do a lot, but it is good, is a Weakling Hunt mouse move. It looks really buggy, but I feel like I get caught out of it because I end up putting my back, like, or I guess it's not supposed to be, but it's definitely a good skill and mouse move. The other skills that can be mouse moved that just kind of upgrade you as a Succ Zerk player, especially in small scale. We're gonna talk about tackling here. So like if I'm in an AOS, I'm skating or I'm skirting around, and I just want to tackling rock, mouse move into a grab. Like let's say this guy he gets out of V, and I want to go. Oh, it's really good a mouse move, the tackling, which is your WF. The last one, which I think is kind of redundant on Succ, you can do some cool combos with this, but the time to rock mouse move you can definitely do. Again, I think it's more awake. Awake can follow up on it better, but it's not bad to do on Succ. So I think that's covered everything. We've gone over the beast form, the movements, the CCs, the re-CCs, grabs and the extend grab tech, the heals, the cancel, which there's very few of, the speed up, it's really just the one mainly, the Largescale Combo, the 1v1 combo, and the mouse move. So now, if you want to see that in action, go watch the VODs. That's what I tell every Succ Zerk that I try and help learn. You just need to watch gameplay of someone that knows what they're doing. Because at the end of the day, in large scale, it's really more about decision making and when you can get away with skills, when you can be greedy. Like my like special is I'll see a group of people, I'll just go in Beastly Wind Slash and do Alt FD because it does a lot of damage. So yeah, that's about it. Good luck out there. If you have questions, feel free to ask and I will respond. Sorry if this wasn't as concise and clear as you wanted, but that should be everything for the class. Alright, that's it.